A lot of people in the DFW area know me and the president as the Aussie Rescue people. So another rescue advocate had made a post about Oreo and his situation, that he had been hit by a car. So me and the president got tagged in that post probably 40 times. I mean, every time we opened our phone, the tags were there, and we just kind of sat down and we were like, listen, we need to help him. There's no one else stepping up. No one is showing any interest. We have to get him before it's too late. And what had happened was he had been hit by a car, and when he was hit by a car, the family took him to their vet, and they decided that they were going to try to save the money and get his leg amputated. I still don't know what vet he went to get that amputation, but once he was in our care, our vet was appalled at the amputation that they did. So we rushed him to our vet. I mean, the second that we got our hands on him, we called our vet and we were like, listen, we're coming. We're on our way. This is not good. You need to check it out. It was scary when we brought him in. He was so swollen. He actually had just recently been neutered. We were literally looking at him like, I thought he was already neutered, and we brought him to the vet, and the vet was like, yep, he's neutered. It's just so swollen. His sutures were starting to bust. There was so much bacteria and pus in his wound that it was eating through his skin. And the vet just said, this is going to be a long recovery. And you guys need to make sure that you're prepared and that you're up for it. So thankfully, someone else who saw his original Facebook post had a tripod and reached out and was like, listen, if you guys pull him and take him into your rescue, we will foster him. And they fostered him through every single laser therapy and hydrotherapy until he was ready for adoption.
I'm Autumn.
And I'm Addison.
And we're Oreo's adopted family. I came across Oreo on Facebook. There was a post going around, people looking for an emergency home for him.
Just kind of was at a perfect time for us. We had already gone through everything with our other tripod and kind of knew what to expect with another one.
I saw his post and he was an Australian Shepherd, just like my other dog. He was a tripod and about the same size and the same age. So I was immediately like, oh, I can help this dog. This dog is right in my wheelhouse. I've done this before. I can do it again. We didn't know the situation beforehand. We just know that he had lost a leg and that he needed a home immediately. We didn't know the rough shape that he was in until we got our hands on him. He was in pretty bad condition when we got him. He was right there. He wasn't eating, he wasn't drinking, he was depressed, he could barely move.
And we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into either. Whenever we learned about Oreo and they said they needed a home, we just kind of thought we were just getting another tripod. We didn't really know what kind of state he was in, anything. And then when we picked him up, it was kind of a shock. And I remember he stunk.
When we picked him up, he was covered in pus and blood.
Yeah.
All over him. He was covered in mats. He was very dirty. He had urine on him because by the time that we got our hands on him, he couldn't walk. He was just laying there pitifully with his big sad eyes. He's got these piercing blue eyes that just stare at you. When we first heard about him, we were told that he was going to need hydrotherapy, and
we had no idea what that was.
We didn't know what it was. It was hydrotherapy for wound care. He had a few open wounds along the incision line, and he had to have water sprayed in there for 10 minutes straight at a time, 3 times a day, which took up pretty much the entire day to get him outside, to get the water going, to get him calm, to spray him out, to clean out everything.
Yeah.
But it worked out. He healed. He's only got minimal scarring. And he's an awesome tripod. He learned how to use the stairs quickly.
Oh yeah, he's been going up our stairs and building muscle.
Yup, he's an Australian Shepherd, so he jumps. He's bouncy. He never stopped jumping. It doesn't hold him back at all. He's got so much energy. He's always smiling. He's always happy. He goes on so many adventures. He goes on 6-mile hikes.
Yeah.
He's got so much energy. He's always bouncing.
We really thought that he wasn't going to make it for a while. There was a few times it got really kind of sketchy and grim, and we weren't sure what was going to happen. Luckily, he turned around faster than I was really even expecting, and he's a strong dog. We're happy that he's a part of our family, and we're hoping that with training and everything, he's going to be even better, honestly.
You just need a little bit of love and care, and it's turned out beautifully. I feel like our family's complete now. We're a little bit of a sight to see when we go to the dog park, whenever we're out walking and we have 2 tripods. People usually notice one, and they're like, oh wait, there's 2 of them, what happened? So we try to make up a different story each time to keep people on their toes. It's so wonderful having him. He is a big flute ball. He is a cuddle monster. He is the sweetest dog I've ever met. I think a lot of people were ready to give up on him. He wasn't ready to give up. We didn't give up on him. It worked out.